Well, that's the thing. This is like an actual town, and it's very hard to come across things like that in the cities. Like, have you ever been to, well, like Plymouth? Plymouth is huge. Plymouth has just passed 80,000, I believe. If not 80, it's definitely at 70,000. That's a proper city. And you go to Plymouth, you cannot find anything like this. Because back when they were making streets like this, Plymouth did not exist. So now you've got...
Hopkins there? That was a decent sized town.
Well, that's the thing. Hopkins is so tiny on the map, but because it's so old, they've got the old stuff. But it's just freaky because Plymouth is gigantic. Like, it's a whole big, you know, square, you know? Like 5 miles across by 5 miles across. You got like 25 square miles at least, probably way more. And you won't find a single building like this in Plymouth. It's literally just all the strip malls. Like the new... You're not going to find a single antique store, I guarantee you. Anything that's older than 30 years, you will not find in Plymouth. I mean, look at all this old rustic. It's like a little slice of the old world.
I love that lamp.
You like the lamp?
Yeah, but kind of like
Out of all the stuff I'm seeing right now, the lamp is the thing that would go in the trash. You don't like these?
little 15
Painting's kind of nice. I'm going towards this like Romanesque, or that's more Greek even. I'd say that's Greek for only $35. You could pass that off as 4,000 years old. I think what it is for me, it's the little bulbous grapes. I just want to touch them for like an unreasonable amount of time. And the little thing that looks like it's rope, but it's clearly all pottery. I just want to run my fingers and be all bad about it. Yeah. And I want to stick my hand down the little, what's the cylinder, and see if I can get down to the big pot and, you know, thrash around in there a bit.
The plant's also nice. The plant's kind of neat.
I don't think it's a real plant though. No. That's the kind of stuff in Titus Andronicus. When the girl, like Titus's daughter, gets her hands cut off, they shove like twigs like that up in there.
Oh,
Like so those would be like her finger. Yeah, like in the stump, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a dark play, man. That's why you'd love it. It's messed up. Especially then when that's not enough and they take her tongue out too.
Why would everybody say something like that?
Because they were horrified. Because it was not polite English. And yeah, because it was, Roman, and people were probably like, repulsed. Wow, this is crazy. Like an actual house type thing with a yard.
Future home.
Elevated.
Hopkins History Center.
Oh, well, that makes sense. For a second, I got excited when you said future home of. I thought it was going to be a celebrity. Like, future home of Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he would live right in the middle of that.
Of Hopkins, Minnesota, no less.
Drugs.
Right across from the drugs and gift store with
and gifts.
nothing in the window. That's unsettling.
But that's what you see. I see a lot of towns that should look like this.
Right.
That look
But
like
they
that.
look like that
Yeah.
with the bare display windows.
Yeah.
Which, like, if you're going to have a display window, at least clean the window. Like, it doesn't even really matter if you got shit in there. Just make the window look good.
Yeah.
But there's no one to do that.
Someone will probably buy it, man. A place like this.
Oh, yeah. No. Hopkins is thriving. Hopkins needs... Like Perkins, it's too big to fail. And by that, I mean it's too small to fail. Because it's the only town in the West Metro that is truly a town. You know? Like it's just so unique to this area. Like, I guess Edina kind of has a smallish street like this. But they have something like this. It's not, you know, like a full 5 city blocks of it, but it's like a couple. I don't know. It's actually kind of disappointing.
I think it's actually seemed like a block here.
Yeah, it's on
Something like this.
it's on France and 50th.
Yeah.
But it's kind of shocking because Edina was nice back then too. I don't know why they didn't make a longer main street. Because Hopkins clearly got it right. Like, this is all American, you know, a good variety in the buildings, you know, all connected. It's mostly antiques, I'm realizing now.
Well,
And I guess that's the only thing that really makes sense.
insurance company.
Yeah.
Place, chiropractor.
Nachos, Mexican Grill. You should go there sometime. And that will be one of those restaurants where I completely try to pass myself off as 100% British. You think they'd buy it?
We can do that.
Yeah. I'd like to. I think I'm going to do it with Andy this weekend. I will not stop talking like this for the entire dinner. And then at the very end, I'll be like, thank you very much. Yeah. That's a Mexican. Oh man, I saw a movie there once, but man, not nearly enough. See what I mean? Like anything that's not AMC, Regal, or Cinemark.
No, it's not too many of those.
Yeah, nothing that's just. Well, that sucks. Because now, what are they gonna do with this building?
Who knows, man? I've seen places like old movie theaters that are just they stay old movie theaters.
That's ideal, but I'm thinking about what happened in Robbinsdale, where Mel lives. They had a theater that was actually more historic. They had a legitimate historic theater, because I mean, you look at this. This was probably built in 1980, but they had a legit from back in the day movie theater, and they knocked it down to put their Hy-Vee up. Or condos.
Yeah, they might do that. But I'm saying, like, I've seen places like old, empty theaters that aren't theaters anymore that just stay old, empty theaters.
And it's nice when that happens. I mean, not as nice as if they were open, but...
Here's the thing, like, if you're not going to change it, keep it as a theater.
Yeah, exactly, because you're always going to need theaters. I mean, ideally. I mean, that's the thing, with all this streaming and stuff now. Oh my god, is that electrified?
Could be.
It is, because he's not... there's no way he's just cruising like that on the girth of his own strength. Because he's not pushing.
I heard a motor.
Yeah, there's no way. That would be monstrously impressive. If you could just take one stride and go for miles.
There'd probably be a lot more people into skateboarding.